Hey guys, how are you? Vladimir Ribakov here from Traders Academy Club, and welcome to the weekly Forex analysis and forecast for the week of 19 to 24 January 2020. I hope you had a wonderful week personally and in trading, and that everything is good for you and you enjoy your weekend. And I record this video to share with you my forecast analysis and forecast for the coming week. Trading the Forex, commodities, and cryptos. We have them moving again, so it's good to discuss about them. Before I move forward, for all those of you who watch this channel for the first time, first of all, welcome to our community and to the channel. I would like to invite you to subscribe to the channel. Just follow the subscribe button below the video and remember to enable the notifications. As well, I would like to invite you to join our completely free Telegram channel where you will get trading ideas, education completely free on daily basis. And also, I want to invite you to join my live trading rooms where we go over the market live every single day, backing it up with a full trading report. Cannot get better. So both links to join are right below this video in the description or inside the comment section in the pinned comment. And now what I will do is quickly review the previous week analysis and forecast to see what worked, what failed, and what will still remain relevant to us, and then we will go and dig deeper into the analysis and the ideas to follow for the coming week. Very important to mention that this text version for the forecast is available for you every single Monday. So on Monday, go to my blog, vladimirribakov.com, or just come back to this video, and below in the description and in the pinned comment, in the comment section, you would find the direct link to that. You can also find it, of course, by emails and by Telegram. So let's review quickly what did we have and how did it work. The idea, one of the ideas we had was the euro versus the pound is the 4-hour chart ABCD, and we expected to see the pair rallying. Quick review over this one, and we can see that after our ABCD we got it rallying. What will happen from here I will discuss in a couple of minutes. The next one that we had was the euro versus New Zealand. What we wanted to see is a rally to clean this high here to create some false breakout. Ideally, we mark these two levels to reach, where from I expect this trend line to be broken and the sell to continue. Let's take a look quickly. What did the market have for us? Beautiful rally, cleaned this zone, and now visiting the trend line. So I'll discuss about that as well. Now, let me know, did you enjoy any of the previous week ideas? If yes, which of the ideas were on your highlights, and which did you enjoy the most? Also, if you find my ideas and my video educational and helpful, please show your support back. Hit the like button below this video in the and also drop some feedback in the comment section. Your support and your help is very much appreciated and helps a lot to the channel to grow. Let's go back and see what do we have here. Pound CAD was our next opportunity, and basically what I wanted to see is two waves to the downside, so expected the move down to happen, and we can clearly see so far so good. We got that continuing, another rally which I also believe to continue, but I'll cover that shortly. Next one, pound New Zealand. Break of the trend line and continuation. So the trend line was broken. Currently we are flat, doing nothing significant, and I will discuss about this one, what's best to do here. Australia, New Zealand, also a great call for us. We wanted to see basically reaching that opposite Bollinger Band right here. And with this bullish divergence, and wanted to see drops and buys on the 1 hour chart. Quick review here teaches us we got the drops, and we got a massive rally as we wanted to see. Next one would be New Zealand franc sales. After this correction that we had, you can judge by yourself, 4-hour chart, what happened since. So I hope you guys enjoyed these ideas and managed to find your portion of the pips and the profits in that great opportunities that the market delivered to us. Next one was the dollar franc. Also sell was our direction, and here is what we got. Beautiful push to the downside for more than 100 points. Got excited to bit, so confused the words. And another amazing call. And the gold, which I expected to see two waves or a range, basically does nothing. It goes flat the whole week, and I will discuss about the commodities later on. Meanwhile, I can tell such behaviors are not welcome. When it's ranging, I remove it from the list. So gold currently is neutral for me. Also, it's time I go back for a second for pound New Zealand. I said I will discuss about it later, but it's not on the list. So here is what I wanted to see: breakout, retest, and continuation. We got the breakout, another attempt for the breakout, but it is blocked with the bearish divergence, which means we do not gain momentum, we lose momentum on the breakout, and this one is removed from the list. We are not interested to trade in pairs that behave like that. Breakout should lead a gain in momentum, not a losing momentum. And the pound New Zealand is also out of our list. And the last one that we had previous week was Ethereum versus the dollar, where we expected a shot to the upside. Judge it by yourself. Here we are, and here is the Ethereum. A fantastic rally that delivers amazing profit. So I'll discuss about that as well, and Bitcoin would be also one of our pairs. And now let's begin and go over the current week list and see what do we have there. And once again, I would like to ask your help and your support. If you find the content, the video, and the trading ideas useful, helpful, and interesting, please hit the like button below. Drop some feedback in the comment section. Your help is very much appreciated and needed for the channel to continue, stay relevant, and grow. And thank you very much for your help in advance. The first pairs that I will go over will be the European ones, the Euro Pound. So we were bullish on this during this week. We got the rally we wanted. So the question is, okay, what's next? So the way I see that, we are still in corrective cycle of this triple double. I would not be surprised if we would see this continuing to the upside, considering that the daily is the corrective cycle currently. The first daily leg was a cycle by itself on the 4-hour. The current leg was not. And this is why I consider this as a possible opportunity for continuation. Okay? What will invalidate my view if we create alternatively one more low on the 4-hour chart, and then it changes it to 3 lower highs, 3 lower lows, and in that case the buys would not be relevant anymore. As long as it did not happen, I would expect the pair to continue and to complete the second leg to the upside, complete here some sort of divergence, and then likely we would start looking for the sells again. Basically, the best scenario would be if the weekly could deliver us a visit on the opposite band. That's why I think the coming weeks are still under bullish pressure. Again, that would be ideal. That no one guarantees we will get this ideal deal. So we follow up closely to see how it happens. And as I said, the invalidation would be in that case If we get one more low, then we remove it from the list. A very interesting opportunity, another opportunity comes from the euro yen. So on the longer term, I think we're still to see something like that. But on the short term, watching on a daily time frame, we can see here a triple cycle. Now, when we put the levels, we can see that we are in around a very strong, from my point of view, magnet zone of these cycles, and basically it's triple ascending cycle where we can clearly see a slowdown, and this, from my point of view, a massive area. Not talking this, of course, we have psychological quarter number 122.50, massive resistance as well, a slowdown, the divergence to mention, of course, it's amazing here. So dropping to the lower time frame, where we could see the verifications to the daily cycle, basically. Look what happens here. It's oops. The last leg is here. Sorry. Sort of trending structure to push to the upside, and you can see here we are we are on a double bottom here, bouncing here, and this is the structure I refer to, of course, and the bearish divergence comes in play, lower lows start to be created. And why it is so critical? Because if we take a look on the 1 hour chart, the 4 hour chart lower lows is there, but the trending conditions still to be created. So what I want to see is this. I want to see trending change. Okay, if that happens and we manage to get our 3 lower highs, 3 lower lows, then we can discuss about sell the rallies and expect a corrective cycle like that, where from likely we're gonna see some bullish opportunities, but meanwhile I want to follow. And that's pretty much what I would want to see on this pair. So if we manage to get these 3 lower highs, lower lows, sell the rallies would be definitely something I would want to follow. Invalidation for such scenario would be, once again let me draw it here, would be the 61.8 Fibonacci retrace. If we suddenly go above that in one straight leg, this is invalidation. We cannot accept a corrective cycle to be in one leg and to go through all accepted Fibonacci levels. The next one of the euros is the euro franc. Where is my euro franc? Here we go. So this bearish pressure is here yet, but I believe it's coming soon to the end. So far it's still bearish, and I will explain. This opportunity was shared with the channel completely free as a day trading idea, and if you missed that, right now on the top right corner of the video you can find a direct link to this video, and also it's a playlist of all the day trading ideas which you can find on this channel. This is why I invited you at the beginning to subscribe, so you can enjoy from all these ideas. So what do we have here? A developing triple cycle. The divergence is yet not completed. The daily has a massive run. Also the MACD after crossing only going to the negative side. However, you can see we are kissing the area of the 20, which is a clear slowdown. Bollinger Bands are 20 candles plus ride on the lower band. So I believe we are, the closer we come to the area of 107, 106, ideally 106, 106.50, but 107 of course is a round number. The closer we come there, the more serious the slowdown is going to be. I believe that this divergence is going to complete. Likely we're gonna see here some false breakouts forming, and then after the false breakouts happen, we're gonna take this trend line, we're gonna wait for this higher highs to happen, and I think this should be, from this zone, a very interesting buy opportunity. So meanwhile the pressure remains bearish, but as you start to see the slowdown, as I just explained, the rounding bottoms with false breakouts and divergences coming in play, you should know it's your time to take the money from the sells and start looking for the bullish evidences and opportunities. And the last one from the euros is going to be Euro New Zealand. So I mentioned that at the beginning. We got what we wanted to see on the previous week, and that was this. Now we are breaking below this trend line. As you can see, nothing significant yet, right? We are still holding here some range. So yes, we need to see that continue and gain momentum. And if it managed to do so, it is a good, let's go do the daily again. It is a good continuation to the downside for one final low with the divergence, and then likely massive rallies. But it's early, and as for now, as long as this top holds, I would be looking for sell opportunities. Could that rally a bit further before that? Yes. But the idea here is bearish as long as last stop holds. If the last stop is broken, it will invalidate the plan, and then we would have to reanalyze and reconsider all this idea. And now I am going to the pounds, and the pound dollar will be the first one. And if you like the idea so far, please hit the like button below this video and show your appreciation. The pound dollar is very interesting opportunity. At the end of this trending structure that ended with the bearish divergence, we expect a corrective cycle. 4-hour chart fits in. The first leg was clear, now this leg is developing. We got the two waves and the breakout. So from my point of view, pound dollar has some more to go to the downside. I believe that we should see the two legs completing. That should happen somewhere here. Then we're likely gonna get a divergence and can discuss about further buy opportunities. Meanwhile, the pressure remains bearish, and I'll be looking for the sell opportunities. Next one on the list of the pounds is the pound CAD, a pair that we also enjoyed from the previous week, and I also pretty much the same analysis, so I will make it short for you guys, not to waste your time. And here is a bearish divergence, so two waves expected. When we put together the Fibonacci retrace of the triple cycle and the 50% level and the Fibonacci expansion of the developing legs, we can see we have here a massive area where I expect this pair to reach. So my plan remains bearish, and sell the rallies is still the plan. And another pair of the pounds, same analysis, is the pound franc. So before I move on, it's time to say, do not overexpose. Find and take these opportunities that fit in your strategies or systems that you trade, and go with that. To go all the opportunities doesn't make sense, right? So what do we have? Triple cycle, which ideally should take us to the 50%, and we can see how close we are, right? And on the 4-hour chart, we would expect this divergence. So once we hit it, once it's completed, game over for the sells, and we can potentially discuss about further buys. That's for the pound franc, which so far hold the bearish momentum, but very likely this is going to end with the lows created and some buy take place. And the next ones would be the Pacific opportunities. The first one, Aussie Kiwi, the one that delivered amazingly the previous week. Because of the daily divergence, I expect some corrective cycle. That could be two waves, that could be some dance in a range for a while. Buy dips would be the way I plan on this pair. We got the first leg, we got the correction. I would not be surprised if we see the second leg, or if we develop here some sort of a range. But buy dips with bullish evidences, from my point of view, currently is the right thing to do. Personally, I'm more interested, of course, in seeing that. And once this is completed with the bearish divergence, we'll be looking for possible sells, but it's too early to discuss about that. New Zealand franc paid us amazingly in the previous week, has no divergence against. That makes me think that there is more to come. It also fits in the triple cycle from the daily, which should basically complete some corrective mode here, and that's pretty much what it's trying to do so far. So all I just want to see here is the 4-hour chart completing a divergence, and then we can discuss about buys again. Well, very likely for the next week. And New Zealand CAD, also very interesting opportunity. Triple cycle on the daily, first leg done, correction, and expect a second leg. Watching on a 4-hour chart, we build here a sort of consolidation after the first leg, and by breaking it, I believe the second leg should be created and completed. So I want to to see this breakout, gain some momentum, and sell the rallies should be a very interesting opportunity. That's what we have for the Forex. Now let's quickly go over the commodities. As I said before, gold is removed from the list. One that is coming in is coffee, which I find very interesting. The weekly is likely to form here a bullish hidden divergence on the coming weeks. The daily should complete this double wave correction, which it does with a bullish hidden divergence. I will mark a critical zone here. We have this area as the clearance, and we have this area as a massive supportive zone. So the closer we can get here and structure this reversal, the better the buy should be. For that, we drop to the 4-hour chart. As you can see, the divergence is building up here. So I want to see this divergence complete, right? And then you can see also the 20 candles right on the Bollingers, a very, very, very powerful sign. Before that, we had it on the top. So very, very interesting zone we are coming into right now here. What I want to see here is a reversal, ideally with some false breakouts, and then basically higher highs, higher lows, and buy retraces. So coffee, not sure if it would get triggered on the coming week, but it's definitely an instrument I would be interested to follow on the coming weeks. I find it interesting. Now let's go to the cryptos and the Ethereum, which paid us amazingly, as you can see. The question is what's next? So from my point of view, there is a big room for the rallies yet to come. There are many ways how you can mark this cycle, this, ascending or anything. So that's pretty much what I would expect. Yes, I think we should face some resistance around this area and some slowdown. Also on the 4-hour chart, you can already start to see some false breakouts and divergences taking place. So yeah, I believe this is running out of steam soon, and the reversal should happen. But after this reversal takes place, wow, that's a bad line. Mark the trend lines, mark the magnet zone here, and this is the place after the retraces to look for the massive continuation. And the Bitcoin also pretty much same analysis, running out of steam slowly, but I expect that to continue. This is the current ending cycle that we had on this one. Massive cycle, massive divergence here, and basically I expect a corrective cycle. So the first leg to the upside is a trending structure by itself. As you can see, it looks fabulous, but looks at the slowdown. So yes, very, very likely this party is going to end. We have one false breakout here. Likely we're gonna face here another one. Corrections to happen, likely, and then mark the zones. We have this rising trend line, and we have first area here, inner zone here, and clearance zone here. That's the places where we would want to see our next buy opportunities taking place. So if you are riding the buys amazingly, but be prepared to start and manage. This looks like a slowdown. Correction very likely to happen. Also remember, everybody got excited about the Bitcoin recently, so it's a good time for corrections. So that's about the Bitcoin. And this is the end for the weekly Forex analysis and forecast. Thank you very much for your time watching this video. I hope you find it helpful, useful, educational, and the trading ideas interesting. If you do, please show your support back, hit the like button, drop some feedback, and as also I would like to invite you to join me and my team in my live trading rooms, where we cover all the trading opportunities day after day for you. Our live trading chat in Telegrams. So join the Traders Academy Club below this video in the description. Thank you very much once again for your time. I wish you a fantastic trading week, and I'll see you around with other videos. Bye for now.